one and all.
I think I might come to a conclusion.
Yes.
That theme song is better than the old one.
That's a great theme song.
It is.
Great thing. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of this show we do twice a week, every single week. Disney Trivia Live, in which you and us play Disney Trivia.
Is it going to become the next morning show or just stops at one point?
Disney Trivia
Live.
No.
We're seasonal.
At some point, we will decide to stop this, and we will have an official final group of shows culminating in an official final show. We'll have a big party. Everyone will do super chats to us.
No, they won't.
And we will waddle off into the sunset.
We should set a goal of how many super chats. When we hit that many super chats is when the show ends.
I think that's giving people an incentive not to super chat us, except for those that don't like us.
Exactly.
Let's say some hellos out there. Hello, T-Ron, Alex, Kyle, who has no faith in us.
No faith.
Robert Tucker, Nikki B, who has no faith in us.
No one has faith in us.
JPP, what's up? Happy Father's Day to you, Freddie Ramirez, and all the dads out there. Whether you're a father to a little girl, or a little boy, or a big girl, or a big boy, or a cat, or a rat, or a dog,
or nothing,
or some one of those little virtual pet things that people used to use in the early aughts.
Some people still use them.
I don't know if they do it, but if it's not dead, you're still a dad. Whatever the case, happy Father's Day to you.
As soon as it dies, nope, we're father.
Hello, Jason Champagne. Glad you're able to make it tonight. Glad you enjoyed Tiana's Bayou adventure. So did I. Oh, I may talk about that a little later. I got a message from Andrew letting me know he has to start the night at work and then go home, and somehow he plans to still win both contests. So that will be a neat trick. Maybe don't tease an ending of the show right before we make an announcement.
What announcement?
What is he talking about? Maybe don't tease an ending to the show. Oh. Was he talking about the morning show?
Maybe.
Are we about to announce the end of the morning show? Are we about to announce the return of the morning show and I don't even know?
If we're announcing the end of the morning show, I feel like that goes without saying at this point.
And if we're announcing the return of the morning show and I don't know about it, that's also kind of a big deal. So, is that a new hat?
No.
It's clean though because it got rained on in Florida.
Yeah, it's a little bit flimsier.
Happy Father's Day to all the uncles out there. So we are back. We are doing some trivia today. We've been doing a little bit of traveling. Guess what?
A little?
I'm traveling again tomorrow.
I know.
But I'll be back. No miss trivia. No miss trivia.
I'm not even going with you this time.
Nope, it's just me.
I could have, but I wanted to stay.
You decided no. Oh, that's what he's talking about. Okay. Yeah, the show's not going anywhere. The show is not going anywhere. Nowhere, at least not this show. We love this show. This is the highlight of my Tuesday. I'm sorry, Tuesday and Saturday, the highlights of my week, just because we can do Disney Trivia Live.
Really?
Yeah, I love Disney Trivia Live.
I like it too.
We never skip it when we're here.
That's true. We don't.
We enjoy it very much.
I like it. Trivia's fun.
Yeah. All right.
I enjoy it.
Yeah. No end in sight. At some point, Gideon will come to me and say, "You know what, Dad? I think I've had enough of seeing you for 2 hours a week."
I have a feeling it's never gonna. I feel like at most it'll be 2 hours a week's too much. Let's just do the Saturday one. At most, I don't think it would ever go less than that.
I could definitely see that happening, but that's not our plan right now.
No, not at all.
Oh,
it will happen because we take so many trips. We're not going to be able to do 2 shows a week for much longer. But as of now, we try to keep 2 a week.
Well, the nice thing about having 2 scheduled a week is with the trips, we can sometimes get 1 in.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm glad you're following it on, Nathaniel. And that reminds me, if you're not you can't be Gideon's Facebook friend. He's not on Facebook. But if you're not my Facebook friend, please friend me on Facebook. The name is easy. It's Doobie Mosley. I'll type it in the chat. I promise you, there are not a whole lot of them out there. You're not gonna have to say, "Oh, which Doobie Mosley is this?" Friend me on Facebook if you want. No pressure, but if you want. And a lot of Disney fun on there.
He's the hashtag influencer.
We do a lot of traveling and take a lot of pictures, and then I post my movie reviews. And
maybe some of those photos may help you in one of our quizzes.
Yeah, nothing controversial. I don't do no politics or nothing like that. Just a fun follow, or not even follow, fun friend. And I always like your posts. I like seeing what's going on in your life too.
He's just
friend me on Facebook if you're of a mind too. All right. We've got rules for how to play this thing. I'm going to tell you, T-Ron. I will tell you later on in the show that exact question.
What question?
It was, did you like Tiana's Bayou Adventure?
Oh, did you?
I will tell him later.
But did you?
What hair?
Hello there, and welcome to Disney Trivia Live. We're about to start our contests, but first, let's quickly go over everything you need to know for how to play our simple online trivia game. First off, there are 2 screens you will need to see. This live stream and the trivia program you will use to answer. On computer, you can just put the 2 windows side by side. But on other devices, you may have to use your imagination. If you're playing by yourself, you can put our show on an iPad or something and play on your phone. Or if you're hosting some trivia party with friends, throw us up on your TV and let everyone play on their phones. Oh, and not the old-fashioned type of phones. You'll need a phone that can run websites. Websites like LP Quiz! LP Quiz is a custom trivia program written by this guy for you specifically for this show. All you have to do is go to lpquiz.com and type in the 4-digit code you will give when it's time to play the game. Then just pick a name and you're good to go. Now the quizzes are simple. Questions come up, you answer. The faster you answer, the more points you'll get. At the end, the person with the most points wins. But what kind of questions do we have? Let me tell you. Single select, choose one of the multiple choice answers. Multi-select, choose one or more of the multiple choice answers. Then hit submit. Unscramble, you are given a bunch of letters, and get this, have to unscramble it into a word. Ooh. Crowdsource, an opinion question will be asked. But rather than saying what you think, say what you think the most popular answer will be. Type in. A question is given without multiple choice. You must type in your own answer. Abbreviations are fine, as long as we can tell what you mean. And poll. Not for points, just to get to know all of you lovely viewers better. Oh, and we have prizes. If luck is on your side, you will win your very own Disney Trivia Live magnet. There are 2 ways to win. Way 1, get first place. And way 2, finish in the spot that the wheel, I said wheel, lands at. In order to claim your prize, just take a screenshot of your winning screen and send it to trivia@laughingplace.com. Well, that's about it. You understand how to play, where to play, what the question types are, and how to win, which leaves one more thing to do. Grab your popcorn, grab your friends, and get ready to enjoy Disney Trivia Live, where there is in fact trivia, sometimes.
Okay, we're back. All right, folks. So we've got 2 contests for you guys today. 2 contests. 2 contests. 2 contests.
What do you?
That was me. 2 contests. Our first contest.
But they're gonna actually grab props.
That's a good idea.
You have to get 2s.
Our first contest, written by me, is called Modern Movies, and it's all about modern movies. Disney movies, that is. Our second contest, also written by me, is called Where in Walt Disney World? You know how that works. I'm going to show you a picture of something in Walt Disney World and ask you some location-related question about it. And these pictures all come from our recent trip for the grand media opening, not a grand opening, for the media preview of Tiana's Bayou Adventure. It's so weird. Media events are so often to open the attraction that I keep wanting to say the grand opening of Tiana's Bayou Adventure, but it still doesn't open for another 10 days or so. So this was just a media preview, not a grand opening. All right, and if you should want, hey, Fred, you've been paying attention. You want to answer that?
My favorite Pixar movie is Ratatouille.
Which is among my least favorite.
You don't like Ratatouille. You should rewatch it. You'll like it.
All right.
You like the ride.
The ride's good in Florida. It's not so good. Although
it's the same,
that
except
ride,
for the 3D.
My opinion on that ride, from the first time I rode it to now, it's going down.
What do you think went down?
It's just maybe doing it in Paris and seeing how little I'm actually doing. That is really just a 3D movie in several locations. Yeah, it's good. It's still good.
I think that's its weakest moments, and I think the few practical scenes sort of make up for it.
Yeah,
like the kitchen scene, the part where you go into the stove. I like that part.
Yeah, it needs more of that.
When it works, the rolling cart with the wheels on the side
that would help when it works. Way to go, Robert Tucker. So anyway, we're not talking about. Although we did ride that on this trip, right? Yeah, we did ride that.
Yeah.
On this recent trip. So we could talk about it. Okay, and if you should win either one of today's contests or finish in a place as designated by the magical wheel of I did my very, very best and it still wasn't good enough, you will win your very own one of 2,000 kinds.
Only 2,000.
Disney Trivia Live magnet.
How many do we have left?
I have no idea.
Enough to give away at Expo?
I suspect I'll be doing a new order.
Oh, okay.
Because I got that.
Order them earlier.
I got that 2004 Expo, so not so many I want to have.
You're gonna order them sooner.
I will order them sooner this time. Maybe I'll order them different, so we have 2 different kinds to give away. Like Disney Trivia Live, and maybe one that actually says, oh, it does say Laughing Place on it. I thought it didn't say Laughing Place on it. But it does. Okay, so get yourselves
You
over
should
there.
include the time on it.
I should. You're right, I should.
I guess it'd be a little small to put that somewhere.
Well, since we've got a bunch of maglets, maybe we'll order a smaller quantity of magnets, and we have more space.
That makes sense. Or if you want, you can replace Doobie and Gideon, since
Let's put instead of Doobie and Gideon, let's put Nick and Rebecca on there.
Nick
Morgan.
I know 3 of them now, so it's hard.
The third. Oh, there's 2 in that family.
Yeah.
All right. LPquiz.com. Our first contest is called Modern Movies. It's all about recent Disney movies. How about an estimated? Oh, an established date. Oh, DTL, established 2020. That's not a bad idea. I kind of like that idea, actually, Donna. I do.
We have now we need like a fact sheet with like established at the time, who stars in it, all the guests.
You and I should get T-shirts that like have the logo on the front, established 2020, and then on the back like a concert shirt fact sheet.
I want to say established 2020 on the back.
Okay, that's fine too. Yeah,
we should do that.
That's a good idea.
We should do that.
We're gonna have AI design it for us.
No, we can. I think we can decide that ourselves.
9124. Let's play modern Disney movies. Here is the question again. Doobie, how was Tiana's Bayou Adventure? Do you want to know? Do you really want my opinion of Tiana's Bayou Adventure? Does my opinion
I have a question.
Anything?
Which do you like more? Tiana's Bayou Adventure or the walk to Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point?
Did you see that part of the show?
Yes.
Oh my! Was
that
I bitter?
was glorious.
Was I bitter?
It was amazing. It was hilarious. Just watching you rant on and on and on. That's something you haven't even experienced. Well, Jeremiah, the one who has experienced it, like, it's not that bad. Oh, it was
You know what I have
hilarious.
experienced?
And I loved it.
A half-mile walk in the sun. So
I like the comparison that someone, I think it was Jeremiah who drew. It's like walking from the front entrance to Space Mountain. You're like, yeah, if it had no shade and nothing to look at.
And nothing to look at, and no air conditioning. And
there's shade walking from the front entrance to Space. There's air conditioning walking from the.
Yes, because you can walk through Main Street, walk through the shops, which I will because I'm smart. And also, I'm also wearing the wrong shoes. But we're not going into the Lighthouse Point discussion right now. That was hilarious, oh man. We're not doing that. If you want to hear Doobie rant about something he hasn't experienced, go watch Parks Talk Live from Monday. As I got very saucy about the pier to get to Lighthouse Point, which I have not even experienced. I will be experiencing it later this year, and I will probably go, yeah, I was wrong. That's no big deal.
If you're right, though, and if you're wrong, we're going to play that clip for you on loop. We're gonna set up a little monitor in the corner of our stateroom, and on it we'll just on loop be that section of the show.
But the reality is, I know exactly what it is, even though I haven't done it. I'm confident in my opinion. Glad You're Back is here. Skipper Jason, T-Ron, Modern Love, Walk Beside Me. BJ Heart Sadness, Inside Out 2. I am so happy that Inside Out 2 is doing Bafo numbers. So happy. Movies are back. One Little Work. Aw. I'm glad you have a job. Grandma and Grandpa are here. Ginny Barra, Master Gracie, Paul S. Hey, we're Schneps today. A Champagne, Lord Cucumberly, which is a great name. Uncle Orville, Kronk, Madame Leota. Are you saying the Lookout Key Walk has nothing to look at? Not in the same sense. Nothing you can't see from your starting point.
Are you making a joke that's called Look Out, and there's nothing to look at?
Oh, is that what he's doing?
I don't know.
Kyle gets over my head. All right, I hear something. Cat, woo!
Okay.
If you finish. I haven't seen Inside Out yet, too. Inside Out 2 yet, either. But I'm looking forward to it. Everyone I've talked to says it is a good movie. Some say it's a great movie. Kind of about my feeling about Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Second.
So if you finish in first or second.
This could be just 2 winners.
I know. All right, folks. We just need one of you guys to tell us you're ready to begin, and we will get started. Lightyear did not deserve to flop. It was a good movie. Was it? I didn't see it. I'm sure it was decent.
You're why it flopped.
I am why it flopped. I had no interest in it.
Because you saw it, you would have influenced so many people to go watch it.
I do. People listen to what I say.
Apparently.
No, they don't. No one cares.
Hey, they bought cheese bags.
One person. But hey, we're ready.
If that was like a couple.
That's the person. All right. We are going to start this game with a poll, if I remembered. So this is the same one I wrote for Saturday, so which means I haven't really thought about this in a while. Which
Which, if your favorite recent Disney movie, however you define recent.
Look at that. Get the mistake out the way right at the beginning.
Question 1.
Wow.
Mistake. You know what? I have an idea. Poll. How many mistakes will this show have?
Oh, ouch. That's a good poll, though.
And it's type in.
That's a good poll. And
you got to make sure that one has no mistakes, just to make sure that one doesn't.
I love this. Ready to begin. Let the wonder take hold. Is that the Disney Wonder cruise ship? Nikki B used to. What kind of cheese? Need to know. What kind of cheese?
That's the beginning of Happily Ever After.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. I was like, it's something. It's some song. It's not the TVC song. What song is it? Happily Ever After.
All right. So we've got Encanto. Great answer.
Yes. That's the correct answer.
Wish, by the way, my answer.
Ooh, no.
Who agree? Yeah, right. Go Master Gracie. Tomorrowland. Wow.
Not Pole.
Not Pole. The Marvels. That's an interesting one. Encanto.
Yeah.
Another Encanto. Yeah. Inside Out, the first. Turning Red, good movie. Avatar, The Way of Water. Really? No one thinks that's... No, I'm just kidding.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Can't think of a recent one. Sorry, Disney.
That's not a good sign. Little Mermaid live action. Interesting choice. Moana?
No. Polynesian, Leon. Polynesian.
Oh, by One Little Work. That One Little Spark guy is so clever. So clever.
This One Little Work guy is
okay, yes. Please resend and Sango. Yes, I did not receive any. Caitlin, I don't think you're out there today, but if you are, I got your spin that wheel. I'm sorry, I do not have it ready for today. But it will happen. Okay. All answers are in. Those are what you guys said. Gideon's answer was Encanto. Mine was Wish. And yours were interesting, especially that person who said the Marvels. Okay. Question number 1. I
feel bad for the person who can't think of a recent one.
Question number 1. Jake Gyllenhaal has a lead role in what recent Disney film? Is it Lightyear, Strange World, Thor, Love and Thunder, or Turning Red?
Never heard of this person.
What? Jake Gyllenhaal. He's not in that picture, by the way. So I
heard of him.
I Googled Jake Gyllenhaal and Batman because I wanted, but oh no, I didn't. This is what I wanted. This is his sister.
Still never heard of him though.
He is an actor. Trying to think what you could possibly know him from.
If it's that hard to think, then
that's like Prince of Persia.
What's that?
It was a Disney movie when you were very young.
Well, I clearly don't know it.
But he's one of my favorite actors. I'm watching him right now on Apple Plus. Presumed Innocent. Very good show. So, but this is his sister Maggie, who was in Batman, the one with the Joker, Batman,
Joker?
No, First Night,
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight. Thank you. Yes, she was in Dark Knight. Thank you, Fred. The Dark Knight. He loves the moody cover of Mad World. Kyle talks on a whole. Kyle is the king of cultural references that Doobie doesn't understand.
Tony.
Hey, Giddy.
Kyle is.
You should convince your friends to watch Prince of Persia. You guys should all watch Prince of Persia on Disney Plus.
Then you would know who Jake Gyllenhaal is. It's actually a fun movie.
Not as much as John Carter of Mars. That one you should really watch.
That's a much better movie. But Prince of Persia is kind of a fun movie. It's based on a video game called Prince of Persia. All right.
Oh, that's why it's familiar. I think I've heard of it, actually.
Oh.
I don't remember.
Just yet another video game flop. Okay. The correct answer here is Strange. Wow. How do you guys know anything about Strange World? No one saw Strange World.
I literally didn't know it came out. I was at Disneyland and I saw some stand-up for it, and I'm like, when is this coming out? I think it had already come out. I literally did not know that it had released. I knew it was coming at some point, and then one day I heard it was out, and I'm like, oh, okay.
I confused Strange World with Romeo and Juliet. All right. Modern Love Walks Beside Me. Modern Love Walks On By. Never Gonna Fall For is in first place. Question number 2. Good guess, Donna. Approximately how much money did Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny make in the United States of America? $175 million, $220 million, $315 million, or $400 million?
Did it make as much? Didn't make enough money for Scrooge to dive in it?
Yeah, if you convert it to coins, like $3,000 is enough money to dive into, and also very painful.
I would imagine.
It's made of metal.
Die instantly. No one actually thinks about like the logistics of this. Well, people do, but no one commonly does.
No one cares. It's just a duck. All right, the correct answer here. So it's so weird. Usually I actually do these contests the same day as I run them, but since I did this one for Saturday, I have forgotten all the answers already.
You should have played.
100. I know I could have played. $175 million is the answer. I could do this and I could play Stump Doobie on the contest I wrote,
You're gonna have to do that now.
and I would probably lose because I thought this was 220. $175 million. We call that a flop. A flop is not just the cards that are turned down in poker. Look at that, Kyle. Look at that reference, Kyle. Yeah, people wanted to see Barbie instead, which I saw, and I preferred Indiana Jones.
You did?
Yeah, we saw. I mean, not in theaters, but yeah.
I didn't know you did.
Yeah. And just a Barbie girl in a Barbie wood. Glad your back is in first place. Question number 3. Type it in. Spelling doesn't count. As long as we know what you're talking about unambiguously. What was the last MCU film released in theaters? The last Marvel Cinematic Universe film released in theaters. What was it? Let me know.
I wouldn't. I mean, and you're not asking me, but I would not know.
I would not know.
I don't even know if I'd give an actual answer.
I think I would have gotten it.
Oh, Kyle said something.
Where?
In the
After
chat.
that
Where else
joke,
would he say
I'm
something?
sending Doobie up the river. And sometimes he slacks me. Hey, Joseph. Yeah, see, I know what the flop is. Among the answered it is not are 2 question marks. Wormy goes to Mars. The original Thor. Avengers Endgame. Water double question mark. Oh, good guess, Sadness. Good guess. So close. I believe that was the penultimate recent release.
I didn't know they made a third.
Yeah. Wow, you are behind the times. The correct answer is the favorite film of one person playing this game.
Favorite recent film?
Yes, recent film. Not Madam Web. That was not an MCU film, even though I do believe it is more recent than the correct answer. Correct answer is The Marvels. The Marvels, a nice R&B.
That is
group
a
from
good
the
gift.
60s.
So I'll admit, as good as a gift that is, I know a better popcorn gift.
Oh, think. I should have. Better. Fred says Marvels was better than Barbie. That's our Mendoza line now. BTB, better than Barbie. 5 you got that right. Way to go. And with that, Uncle Orville, Madam Yoda with a couple of perfect scores, cheating while one little spark is off on his own in first and second place.
That's what happens when one little spark works.
You know, he gets the job and you guys collude. Question number 4. Neil Setha was in what recent Disney film? Sethi was in what recent Disney film? Pete's Dragon, Dumbo, Jungle Cruise, or The Jungle Book?
Clearly, I've never heard of anyone.
By the way, this is not Neil Sethi. This is Neil Sedaka. No relation as far as I know.
I don't know who this is either. I just don't know who anyone is.
I don't know who Neil Sedaka is. It's just one of those names I know. And since it sounded kind of like Neil Sethi, I found a picture.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know either. I have no recollection. Oh, no, I do. I remember who he is. Yes. It's coming back to me. Neil Sethi played Little Mowgli in the live-action Jungle Book. As Fred Ramirez says, the Jungle Book remake as Mowgli. I bet people knew this. They did. Way to go, guys.
Good job.
Good job. Did the trio know it? Indeed. They are spots 1 and 2. Look at that, brother and sister aiming for the Maglets today. Question number 5. Yes, Neil Sedaka is a musician. That's all I know. Raya and the Last Dragon was released in what year? Recently, of course, but which year? 20, 21, 22, or 23? What is Neil Sedaka sing-songwriter? Give me a title. Does he do like Born to Run? Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head? Give me his
You
most
saw
famous
this movie,
song.
right?
At home one time we put it on, yeah.
I did not see it.
1893. So close. So close. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Is that Neil Sedaka? Oh, Carol, that's Neil Sedaka? Calendar Girl. I love my calendar girl. Yeah. That one?
What's the correct answer?
Correct answer is 2021, despite a release after release in 2022, but COVID happened and lost the Oscar in control. Let's see if he's right. 2021. Well, Fred, you ready to host? Happy birthday, Sweet 16. Oh, Sherry. That's not Neil Sedaka. That's, I don't know who it is. Oh, Sherry. I'm in love. All right. Uncle Orville, Madame Leota, still with the perfect scores. Question number 6. Multi-select, which means?
Choose auto play. Don't forget to hit submit.
Which of these voice characters in Wish? Ariana DeBose, Patrick Stewart, Chris Pine, Chris Rock. Which of these voiced characters in Wish? Could be 1, 2, 3, or 4 of them. Oh, breaking up. You guys are like Neil Sedaka aficionados out there. Love will keep us together. I know that one. I thought that was the Sonny and Tennille. I mean, the Captain and Tennille. Oh, yeah, Steve Perry. Oh, Sherry, I'm in love. Oh, love.
Sing a song from Wish.
Let's get this. I'm a star, no matter where I are.
Sorry. Time out. Sing a song from Wish. Let's get down to business.
There's a song that was in my head forever, but it finally got out, so it's not there now.
This just did. Wish is actually Mulan.
This is the thanks I get. Oh, this is the thanks I get. I love that song.
Where's Movie Sings Disney? I'm still waiting on it. I'm still waiting.
Sonny and Tennille.
You gotta make it and sell it at Expo. That's what you gotta do.
I corrected myself, Kyle. Sonny and Tennille. See, there's Sonny and Cher and the Captain and Tennille. Just like there's Simon and Garfunkel and Hall & Oates.
Just combine two.
Correct answers are Ariana DeBose and Chris Pine.
The Vacation Club.
Patrick Stewart is what the goat sounded like. Was actually that other guy.
That's right, where we belong.
And Chris Rock. Sounds kind of like Chris Pine, so I put it in there. With that, Kronk pops into 5th place on the board. Question number 7. Another type in. So type it in, folks. A lot of points this one. In which film can you hear this line? Throw rice for the pigeons? They're trying to blow up the pigeons. But those are just urban legends. I know a lot of really fat pigeons. What movie has that line?
Never in a million years.
Throw rice for the pigeons. They're trying to blow up the pigeons. But those are just urban legends. I know a lot of really fat pigeons. This may be the all-time best gif.
No, it's not.
Among the answer it is not is poor pigeons.
No, that's correct. Poor pigeons. Like, why are we blowing up pigeons?
Bonus points. Use the chat.
Okay.
Tell me where in the movie this line is.
Okay. We're throwing stuff at pigeons. We're trying to blow up pigeons. and we're also calling pigeons fat.
Trying to make some fat pigeons. Oh, it is not Star Wars. What a great guess. I'm impressed how many people got that.
Is this from Scuttlebutt?
It is from Scuttlebutt.
Never even heard it. I just know you.
This is from Scuttlebutt.
It's also about words. I mean, it's also about birds.
This is from the live-action Little Mermaid, the song Scuttlebutt, which, much like the song in Tiana's Bayou Adventure, works much better in the movie / attraction than on its own. And I'm impressed that half of y'all got that. Good job. After 7, Madame Leota and Uncle Orville, who I know are huge fans of that song, are still in 1st place. I have not seen but one episode of Acolyte thus far, and I might keep it that way.
Ooh, bad review.
It was okay, but, it wasn't... It didn't have that same that gets me with the other ones. Speaking of Star Wars, Rosario Dawson and Lakeith Stanfield starred in what recent film? Rosario Dawson and Lakeith Stanfield. Is this a type-in? It must be, because I don't see any multiple choices.
Well, it looks like a type-in screen.
Yeah, it sure does.
I didn't see this movie, did you?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
When?
I guess when it came to Disney Plus. We always say, hey, we're going to watch. You want to watch? And that's okay.
I don't remember you saying. I mean, I probably wouldn't have, but still.
Not only probably wouldn't you have, you didn't.
I don't think you asked.
I'm sure we did. Because we always want to watch it with you.
Maybe I was like somewhere else.
Okay, that is a tiny possibility. Among the answers, it is not.
I like the emoji there.
Nice abbreviation, T-Ron. You get that. The History of the Jedi is not correct. I'm terrible at movie trivia is not correct. Yeah, Sean, I thought The Haunted Mansion was a decent movie. Not great, but plenty of fun.
Which is better, it or 2003? Or I think it's 2003.
The Eddie Murphy version was definitely better than that.
Okay.
But neither is as good as the Muppet Haunted Mansion.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, Muppet Haunted Mansion's great. I haven't seen this one, so you're probably right.
I am right. And the right answer here is The Haunted Mansion, of course, what we've been talking about.
Muppet Haunted Mansion was great. Didn't do more Muppet rides. You feel like Muppet Pirates of the Caribbean.
All right, brother and sister are still duking it out for first place. Let's move on to question number 9. Who directed the recent film A Wrinkle in Time? Was that directed by Nia DaCosta, Isabel Wilkerson, Oprah Winfrey, or Ava DuVernay?
Is this still on Disney Plus?
I don't know. Yes, I believe it is, because this was a theatrical release. I don't think they would have pulled this. This was not a DTTP. DTTP, direct to Disney Plus, yeah. No. I have not seen A Wrinkle in Time, nor have I read the book. I've seen lots of commercials.
I've seen a lot of commercials. That's how it works. For me, it's like, oh yeah, I saw the videos about the movie. I just didn't actually see the movie.
I've seen dissections of it. I know why it's good and why it's bad. No need to form my own opinion. Correct answer here is Ava DuVernay. You guys know your Wrinkles in Time. Good job. Good job.
Apparently, this is still on Disney Plus.
All right, folks, check it out.
Last question. Here we go.
Brother and sister separated by a mere 103 points. They are in the same location right now. The camera is now on. All you Patreon members, flip over to the Trio channel. We have moved the cameras to their new location. Watch them duke it out for the win. Question, even though they both get back. Let's get this first and second. Question number 10.
Watch someone else just out of nowhere.
A final type in. A young criminal prodigy hunts down a secret society of fairies to find his missing father. Is the synopsis for what recent Disney film?
Monk.
A young criminal prodigy hunts down a secret society of fairies to find his missing father.
Have you seen this?
Monk?
Yeah.
Yes, I love Monk.
The movie.
No.
Oh, I haven't seen it either. I should see it.
This is the synopsis for what recent Disney movie? Among the answers, it is not.
Question mark.
Question mark. Good guess there. Colonel Sanders Goes to Mars? No. That actually does have the same synopsis, but that's not a Disney movie, so it does not qualify.
That's a Lifetime original movie.
Some of you guys know this. Oh.
It's the sequel to A Recipe for Seduction.
I believe that Uncle Orville and Madame Yoda comes down to who can Google faster.
Wow. You have so much faith in them. You have as much faith in them as Kyle has in this show.
Don't worry, A. Champagne. The next quiz is for you. We're in Disney World, so you may be seriously the worst at this, but you will be the best at the next. Gideon, what is this a synopsis for?
Artemis Fowl.
Artemis Fowl, which is strangely enough not about a bird.
Who would have guessed?
Not me. Are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Madame Leota got third.
Oh,
Love got second.
Almost a
Orville got
comeback.
first, which you know what that means.
What?
Madame Leota doesn't get a maglet.
She does not.
Ha ha.
New house to decorate, no maglet. But Uncle Orville and Modern Love, if you are of age, since I don't know who you are, even though I know you walk beside me and walk on by, trivia at laughingplace.com if you are 18 years of age or older, and we will get you a maglet. Watch it now. Oh, wait. Wow. Yeah. All right, folks, that was quiz number 1.
How do you know the description of it?
IMDb.
Oh.
There are more than one place to get a description.
That's true.
All right, that was quiz number 1. Quiz number 2 coming up. It is We're in Disney World. All pictures from our recent trip. Congratulations, Uncle Orville. Congratulations, Modern Love. So sorry, Madam Leota. Bark, bark. Oh, you can hear the bark, bark, bark. Yes, we have the window open. There's a dog outside somewhere.
You see the cat?
The cat's afraid of the dog. No kitty. Almost knocked over Rosario Dawson. How can you play? Why, go to lpquiz.com. lpquiz.com. lpquiz.com.
But what's the pin you type in for
And in
today's
a moment, I will give you the pin for today's contest, which is 51.
02.
5102. 5102. Come on in. Play to win. Look at that.
There's 2.
5102. But there's a better view of that picture. There's Jeremiah and I on our very first. I'm trying to make sure I used I properly. There's Jeremiah and I on our very first ride on, I almost said Splash Mountain, Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I needlessly put on the garbage bag. It did not get you very wet at all. You can go watch a very nice point of view video.
Best thumbnail in history
of Jeremiah and I riding that.
Yeah.
Edited well. Whoever put that together, interspersing our ride with the actual attraction, good job. And get our opinions, which I will tell you my opinion after the show.
Bucky's. I don't know if that's what that person's referring to as Bucky, but Bucky's is my shirt. It's great.
Yes, and that Jeremiah's shirt there, thank you, Kyle, is provided by Roosevelt.
I started wearing this shirt on planes because, you know, you have your plane shirt.
Yeah.
I wear this shirt on planes because I realized when I'm in the Las Vegas airport, I see a ton of Bucky's shirts for some reason.
Oh.
Las Vegas specifically.
We're going to be in Las Vegas airport soon.
I am?
Yeah, I don't even know. On our way to.
We're going back there?
Madam Leota is here. One Little Spark, provided by Roosevelt. Thank you for Jeremiah's shirt. Never been to Disney World. Good luck. Bucky, Paul S. Kronk, Skipper de Champagne, TNA Wrestling, Rye, Kevin Max Headroom.
Apparently everyone's Skipper because last time we had
Hey, Grandma, Grandpa. Happy Father's Day,
Jason,
Grandpa.
Skipper Jason.
Thank you for being my dad. Uncle Orville, A. Champagne. What? Grandpa's my dad.
Oh, thank you for being my
Grandpa.
grandfather.
Yeah.
Thank you.
My dad. Your grandfather.
Thank you for being my grandmother.
Dad by choice. I mean, not necessarily his choice, but somebody chose. Somebody chose to make him my dad. And I appreciate it very much.
Who chose?
Mom.
Not you?
I mean, I guess together we did, but since it's her dad, I feel like she made the choice. Anyway, irrelevant. I hear something. Not really. Spin that wheel. If you finish in first or 10th, you'll win your very own DTL magnet.
Wow.
Much like this one. So.
Much like, here, that one's a little bit faded. This one's good.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes them look good.
So just let us know you're ready to begin,
Wait, okay.
and we will begin.
This is the one that we photographed in all the commercials. This is the one you're probably going to get sent.
The one in the commercials, though, is actually made out of lard. It's not actual magnet.
Yeah. It actually doesn't stick to anything. We use glue in the commercials.
Exactly. That's funny.
We also use a slightly larger version so the cameras can focus on it easier.
You know all the tricks of the trade. Oh, we got it ready. Okay. Ooh.
Which Frontierland?
What's the Frontierland song? Nope.
The Mine Train song.
You spit in the commercial. Oh.
No, he uses spit in the real thing.
Yeah, the one you guys get. Genuine doobie DNA in every magnet.
Doobie DNA.
Right. We're going to start the game. We're in Disney World, but first we're going to start with a poll.
They can clone you now. They're going to extract your DNA from the magnet.
No one wants to. On a scale of 1 to 10, or anything else, how excited are you to ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure?
It's a cookbook.
How excited are you to ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure?
Is that what the line is? Is it the cookbook or something like that?
Yes. The book to serve man. It's a cookbook. Shudder. Wow. We've got a 27, a 10, a 8, a 6, 100,000.
Poll/not poll. What was the question?
A 7, a 10 beignets, great answer. A lowly 2, an 8, a 22, a 7, a 9, a 0. That peak of the ride before the fall makes me want to wait. Wait.
I'm with you, Madam Leota.
I'm not calling out any names here, but Madam Leota, are you telling me you're afraid to ride
I'm with you.
Tiana's Bayou Adventure? Did you ride Splash Mountain? Uncle Orville says 8 drops are spooky. Is this run in the family? The family doesn't like drops? Like genetic?
Man, a lot of people are not in the drops.
Wow. Not into drops. See, this is... I'm going to give you my review of this ride later. Don't let me forget. It's coming. But I have thoughts. But anyway, the answer here is... There is no answer. Oh, yeah, my answer was rode it. So I rode it already. Twice.
Mr. Bragman.
Twice. You don't go fast. I mean, I guess you do for a split second at the end of the last drop. But in general, you don't go fast at all. All right, here we go. Where in Disney World?
I went to Japan.
Some multiple choice, some type ends. What is the name of the service we're using here? What is the name of the service we are using here? Limited bandwidth. There's a possibility of a single reduction in video quality.
I'm trying to figure out how you would even tell.
I think you can tell. I think you can tell just because what else could it possibly be? That's Disney.
Uber?
That's not Disney.
Who said it has to be Disney?
It's a Disney question.
See? That's what I mean.
Somehow everyone's getting it, though.
Okay, fine. Fine.
But yes, it would help if you could tell that's all Disney stuff right there.
You can, if you squint real hard, you can see Magic Kingdom Park.
But nevertheless, just about everyone's getting it. Okay.
Sirius XM2.
That's actually kind of funny.
We got 2 Sirius XMs, actually. And a rental car. And a Floridian friend.
Wow. Disney.
Include it in the question.
Oh, goodness me. It's okay. The correct answer is, of course, minivan. I am not giving credit for Sirius XM or rental car or curbside pickup. No, I'm comfortable with this, especially as many people got it right. That is the Disney minivan service, which is wonderful. So in my checking, it costs 4 times as much as a regular lift, which is a significant premium. But we used it to go from the Treehouse Villas to the Magic Kingdom, which means they could come into the Treehouse Villas, which you couldn't otherwise do. And then they could take you right to the front of the Magic Kingdom, which you couldn't otherwise do.
Yeah, where the buses drop you off.
Yeah, so for that, it was absolutely worth it. For other trips, not quite as worth it. But that's the one we used it for.
The first time we took it, was it from Animal Kingdom?
Animal Kingdom to Magic Kingdom, I think. And we just wanted to try it, see what it's like.
Yeah.
Okay. Radio, yes, great answer there.
We're using our in-car stereo system.
Number 2. Maybe they are all a type in.
We're using a car phone.
At which attraction was this picture taken?
I know that.
Which attraction was this picture taken? Come on, Champagne. We're in your wheelhouse now. Roller coasters are a big no-no. Oh, Kyle wants to stay in a treehouse. It is. Staying in a treehouse is a lot of fun.
They're fun.
It helps if you have a car. Without a car, it is probably the most inconvenient place to stay. But with a car, it's
wow. This is. Oh, come on. Okay, almost everyone's gotten this.
Almost.
So close.
Na 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 na.
I don't miss it.
Hey, goodbye.
The best part of this ride is the ride system, and it's the thing they're keeping. So I'm not missing Test Track.
I agree. This is not the best.
Even the concept art they showed us the outside looks better.
I agree. I'm very much looking forward to the next Test Track. This is Test Track, of course.
It's not Lightning McQueen, sadly.
This is the exit of Test Track, which looks a little bit like Lightning McQueen.
It does kind of look like Lightning McQueen Chasing Academy. I forget that show exists.
So after 2 questions, provided by Roosevelt's in first place, Glad You're Back, Pecos Bobson, A. Champagne, and Uncle Orville. Question number 3. Maybe they are a lot type in. I really thought I had some multiple choice in here. What is the name of this show? Please be specific. The name of this show, which we saw for the first time.
It was good.
It was good.
It was good.
It was quite good.
I actually really enjoyed it.
Me too.
More than I thought I would.
You enjoyed it. You're so funny when you're watching a show.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever we see some live performance, I'm always thinking Gideon is just bored. And then at the end, I really like that.
I just sit there looking like I have no emotion.
Yeah.
I do. Very much I made it my goal to show no emotion the entire time.
Wow.
I almost broke once. And it was the scene with like the dancing chickens or whatever. That almost broke me. I think it may have actually. But other than that, I just stayed in the exact same position the entire time. That's what I do when I'm bored watching. That's how you know I'm really bored. When I'm actively trying to do that. If I'm not trying to do it, then I'm probably just not being expressive because I'm not very expressive.
Right. Among the wrong answers are we're using a tiny screen in an empty living room. I can't see anything. That's fair. Not correct, but
Why
it's
don't
still
you
fair.
get closer to the screen?
No criticisms. It is not Festival of the Lion King. It is not 2 question marks. It is Cirque du Soleil, but that is not sufficient. So we need to know which specific show it is, which many of you got. Cirque du Soleil.
Wait. Go to the bottom. Avengers Endgame. Good job.
Way to go, Bucky. Making Bucky's proud.
Wizards of Waverly Place.
Correct answer
It is a theme. It is a Florida show, like a live stage show. It is not a TV show.
Cirque du Soleil Drawn to Life, which is a really, really good Cirque du Soleil.
The world's safest this time.
Recommended. I wish they subtitle it La Nuba. I like La Nuba a lot, but that's just Kyle being Kyle. After 3 questions, look who's bumped up into second place. Kronk and Kevin, the 2 Ks. T-Ron and Champagne.
That show's great, and you know it's definitely better than what's currently in the old Disney Quest spot.
NBA Experience?
No.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, it's better than nothing.
It's really good, and it's definitely better than that.
Question number 4.
Kind of sad. It's just literally nothing.
At which resort hotel was this picture taken?
Ooh, it's a good one.
At which resort hotel was this picture taken? La 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 la.
What's that?
Do you know the way to San Jose? Don't ask me why.
Wait, hold on.
Wow, you guys are nailing this. How do you know this so well? Why is this? Is this that?
The way to
obvious?
San Jose is that way.
Is it? I couldn't tell you.
The sunrise is in
South.
the east. That's west. So the south would be that way, right?
I'm directionally challenged. How do you?
Okay. Here's how you remember it. Certain as the sun.
No, that part I know. How do you guys know this one so well?
It was kind of a big deal when
I
they
guess.
did this renovation.
I guess this is the Contemporary Resort, and yes, it is Incredibles themed.
Apparently, Max Header has never been to Florida.
We got to stay there, and it's pretty cool. I liked it a lot. Apparently, the Incredibles mask gave it away. All right. After 4, Roosevelt's, Kronk, Kevin, Paul S., A. Champagne.
Yeah, this shirt is provided by my bank account, by the way.
Your bank account?
I don't remember, actually.
I seriously
It might have
forgot.
been. No, this one might have been.
When did you get a job?
Well, like, I get money for my birthday.
From whom?
You know?
From other people's bank accounts. That's it.
Hey, it's my money, though. You give it to me.
I'm just kidding.
I become the owner of the money.
Question number
You
5.
own money.
Oh man, what is the name of this restaurant? Sorry, the picture's not bigger, but you can tell. What is the name of this restaurant?
Benihana, but not as good.
Not as good, either quality or show-wise, but still good. No complaints. Just not as good.
Yeah, not as good. Very tall volcano,
Yeah, it's definitely set the record for volcano height.
which is apparently a record now.
Well, we say spelling doesn't matter, and we mean it. But that is not good. Great. Wrong country. So this is the Hibachi restaurant at Epcot, Japan Pavilion, known as Tepanedo. It is not Beaches and Cream. Oh, Grandma and Grandpa.
I wish it was Beaches and
You know
Cream.
what? Can I mark Grandma and Grandpa right for that?
Sure.
Without them, we wouldn't exist.
Because Beaches and Cream is worth it.
Okay, I guess I would exist.
If without them, you wouldn't exist.
That's
I need to have a talk with you.
Oh man, that's funny. Tepanedo in the Japan Pavilion.
Beaches and Cream. We should go back there.
We did.
Oh, see, we should go back there.
Oh, we should.
Again.
I may have a question on that.
Stack. Oh, my piece of cream is like the best.
Shouldn't have said not Hoshi. Should have said not Hoshi. What is Hoshi? Oh, yes. That's where we went with them, I'm guessing. Remember we went to teppanyaki with them?
Oh,
Question.
that was good.
That was a good one.
That was a good show. Did it have fire?
And it had sushi on boats.
Yeah.
That was cool.
All I care about in this place is as long as there's fire.
And there's no fire at Disney.
I know. Universal should do one, and they just make the fire be the gas stock scene from the Jaws ride. That'd be funny.
Provided by
Or
Roosevelt
backdraft. Just make it backdraft.
has 5,001 out of a maximum 5,000 points. Way to go. Question number 6. What is the name of this dish? Note, I substituted butter pecan instead of chocolate. But you still should be able to tell the name of this dish.
Are we allowed to say where it is?
It's a beaches and cream.
I'll give you a hint. It is not the kitchen sink. If you're wondering what the kitchen sink is, it is 8 scoops of ice cream, all the toppings in the house, and a whole can of whipped cream.
A whole can?
Yeah, a whole can.
And these 4 little people over here are going to eat it all. So funny.
You know what's so funny. People. People. Yeah, people. That's definitely what it is.
Among the wrong answers are, I name it Gerald. Big, large, huge chocolate explosion, except I got butter pecan.
Can they rename the chocolate lover's kitchen sink to Big, Large, Huge Chocolate Explosion? I think it's a much better name.
Sunday best is good. Looks like an Edith. Oh, because they're naming it. Oh, man, that family thinks alike. Peanut butter swirl cluster, a Sunday bowl. I love the show. Always a good answer. A custom Sunday, I guess technically, but no. The trough is a great answer. Wow, we got some people got it right, though. It is not the Brawley Automotive. It is not Old Fashioned Sunday. It is called, Gideon?
The No Way Jose.
No Way Jose, except can I get butter pecan instead of chocolate? Oh, that sounds good. And it is. I loved it.
Did you notice the name? Pecos Bobson. That's. Can we rename that restaurant in Magic Kingdom to Pecos Bobson?
Yes. Yes, we can.
In fact, let's combine it. We're going to move it to be next to Casey's Corner. We're going to make them one place. Pecos Bobson. Combining baseball and tall tales. Pecos Bobson.
If you
Corner.
ever build Magic Kingdom Minecraft, please do that.
You got it.
No Way Jose is the answer. Could you finish this all? Heck no. I actually shared it. I believe I shared it with my sister-in-law. And it was nowhere near being finished. Nowhere. Back in the day, Dada, I could have finished my dinner and that.
Back in the day, you could have finished a whole kitchen sink in one gulp. No, you couldn't have.
No, because lactose wouldn't like it, but my stomach had it. But now, no. But I did enjoy what I had, and I'm glad I got it.
I enjoyed what I had.
Build this. Mickey B wants you to build it on Minecraft now.
I know. Now I need to build a Pecos.
All right, that changes it. The 2Ks are now in first place. Kronk and Kevin. Paul, Roosevelt, and Ginny Barra. Question number 7. Can't spell 7 because you're not smart. 1,500 points.
Wow, insult our audience like that.
What is the name of this resort hotel? Huh? What's the name of it? Huh? Tell me, huh?
What's the traumatic bed?
What?
It's a traumatic bed.
Oh, yeah. So Gideon did not. Our sleeping arrangements ended up such that I slept on the bottom bunk because we were with other people, and Gideon slept on the top bunk.
Yeah.
Gideon did not like the top bunk, so we actually...
It especially did not like the top bunk when partway through the night I started to not feel good.
So we actually did some rearranging and made everybody happy.
Thank you. It made it a lot nice being laying on the ground.
All right. So what do we got?
The most annoying part, there's no cutout, so you have to go up to go back down to get into the bed.
Yeah, it is very strange that way. Okay, so it is not... Let me give a little more time before I go through the nuts.
You can mark them wrong already.
You're right, I can.
In fact, I'll do that for you because you didn't mark some right that should have been right.
It is not Fort Wilderness nor Wilderness Lodge, although those are great guesses. It is not Looks Comfy. It is not Animal Kingdom Lodge. It is not the Greenhouse Villas, which are yet to be built. You're saying Glad You're Back is wrong?
Yeah.
Because if they had just put the second part of that, we would have given it to them.
Well, you can't put 2 answers.
All right.
We wouldn't allow if it was it's this or this. We wouldn't allow you to.
I know. I think they were saying like this at this.
Yeah, but it's not at that.
Where it's at. You're right. All right, so it is technically Saratoga Springs, but it is the Treehouse Villas at Saratoga Springs. So, of course, we accept the Treehouse Villas. We would have accepted Saratoga Springs, but no one said Saratoga Springs.
I feel like it counts.
And we are accepting Treehouses by Glad You're Back.
Yes, because we would have accepted Treehouse on its own.
Yes.
And they tried to go the extra mile, and it didn't work out for them. But
I'm comfortable.
I feel like it's okay because they weren't trying to go the extra.
It is also not the AI Lounge.
Rented as Owl Lounge.
All right. Treehouse Villas was the answer. 2K still in first place. Jenny Barra pops all the way up into fourth now. A. Champagne is showing off his Disney World chops. Question number 8. Oh. At which attraction was this picture taken? Yes. At which attraction was this picture taken?
It's a fun ride.
Is it?
Oh. There's a much better version of it.
At Disneyland.
Paris.
You just gave it away.
I did not.
It is not that. It is not that. It is that. Ooh.
These are some good guesses, though.
Yeah, really.
One of these have something fun to say.
It is not. I think you picked a picture quiz knowing we'd have a tiny screen, even though you obviously didn't know that. Although that almost was the answer. It is not Jungle Cruise.
So someone said Safari, which reminds me, while on this trip, while you were at one of your events, I was with my aunt at Animal Kingdom. Park closed at 6. It was 4 o'clock. We went over to Safaris. We waited 3.5 minutes.
Oh, dream.
For a safari.
It's not even that late.
Yeah, no, not at all. So it was like 4 o'clock.
That's cool. The correct answer here is the Q for Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Great guesses. Jungle Cruise, Everest, really good guesses. But nope, it is Big Thunder Mountain.
And they were only running one load area.
Oh, so even
yeah. Wow. Which I'm guessing they're only running one because they didn't need to run two because of how empty it was. But still.
Right, the Kronks have flipped places. Kevin with the perfect score. I mean, the K's have flipped places. Kevin with the perfect score. Question number 9.
I'm tired.
What is the name of this restaurant? What is the name of this restaurant? Oh man, that is a tiny screen.
Okay, hear me out. Why don't you get closer?
The dog's in the way. I didn't know you guys had a doggy. Look how cute. So if you want to send me a picture of how you play DTL, I appreciate it. I'm not soliciting, but kind of fun. We just got the trio here.
Yes, probably you're getting both welcome requests for bigger pics.
Welcome home. Yeah, what I need to do is when it's a type in, have a bigger picture. I leave all that space because it's multiple choice, but when I do type ins like these, I need to make it fill the space.
Yeah, fill it up. When the picture sits around the screen, it sits around the screen.
I did it with duct tape.
Ha!
All right, the name of this restaurant is the name of this restaurant is Steakhouse 71 at the Contemporary. Gideon, you know anything about this restaurant?
That's my favorite steak on property that I've had.
Steakhouse 33. Not the correct answer.
Yeah, no, of the steaks I've had on property, I think it's my favorite. Now, I haven't had a lot of them, but I've had some.
Is it no clue? Yesterday was my wife's birthday, Carla. That is not the right answer, but happy birthday, Carla. Congratulations on being alive. Always better than the alternative.
Not being alive?
I sent pictures on Facebook of our
It
breakfast.
was so good.
It was good.
My waffles were good too.
Jason Champagne. I liked it better in blue too, and it was the wave, and it was that hope. That was cool. I do agree with that. But overall, this is a far better restaurant than the wave. Wow. We've got the phone as a hotspot for the tap. Man, you guys go through great lengths to play this game. I think I could at least give you a bigger picture. Steakhouse 71 at the Contemporary, formerly the Wave, formerly the Food and Fun Center.
That was a terrible name.
That's pretty much what it was. Arcades and quick service.
That's called Chuck E. Cheese.
Kevin and Kronk are first and second still. Question number final.
Powerful rat named Charles Entertainment Cheese.
At what attraction was this picture taken? At what attraction was this
You're
picture
serious.
taken? Yes, I'm serious. Okay, fine. I didn't notice that part, but that's okay. They have small screens. Probably could have whited that out.
This isn't even a.
Hey, still someone got it wrong.
I feel like I need to mark it right because it's dumb. It's the same ride.
No, it's not the same ride. Wow, Nikki B, that wow really hurts. Why don't you just grind my face into the concrete, why don't you?
All right, let's go outside. Come on.
All right, so the correct answer here is probably Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I'm not giving Splash Mountain. The whole point was this is Tiana's Bayou Adventure. It was a different sign at Splash Mountain. It didn't say Tiana's Bayou Adventure on it. So
It also said you will get wet.
This
This
is
one
really
just says you may.
This is really just a question of can you read?
I think that's correct. I have a feeling that was an autocorrect. Oh wait, that one's wrong. Well, that's or.
Oh yeah, you can't say or. Wow, amazing! You guys are good.
Wow.
All right, after 10 questions.
That was your grand finale today.
Here's the scoreboard.
Paul S. got third. Second was Grog. And first place was Kevin. And in 10th place for this quiz, we have Madame Leota.
Are you serious?
Oh, well.
Can't even see. All right, so Madame Leota and Kevin, if you are of age, which is 18 or older, trivia at laughingplace.com. Real quick, I'll give you some thoughts from my recent trip if you are so interested. Once I find. So was at Disney World for media event. First day was at Epcot, where got to see the new Communicore Plaza, the new Portraits of Courage exhibit at American Adventure, which is actually really cool. Portraits done by former President George W. Bush of veterans. Really enjoyed that. I got to see Luminous for the first time. I got to Communicore Plaza. It's just a weird area. Weird. Just a big open space to hang out and be cool. Just weird. But the outside show in Kanto is a nice show for kids. No shade there, though. Very little shade. They have some umbrellas set up. It's just strange building, strange area. Got to see, what did we do that night? Nope, just Epcot. So that's it. The next day, went to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Here are my thoughts. It's really good. No, Kyle, absolutely not. It's really good. The animatronics are quite spectacular. The scenes are quite spectacular. Some people have complained about dead spots, like areas where there's just not really much going on. I didn't find that to be the case. Obviously, there are times when you're between the scenes, but I thought the scenery with the greenery and the fireflies was plenty. I did not feel like, okay, I'm just waiting to get to the next scene. So I thought it's a really, really good attraction. I have no problem saying Disney did a great job with this. Not perfect, so now I'll give you my negative. I think the story is lacking. It's not hard to follow. It's easy to follow, and it's a fine story for what it is, but the story being, hey, let's go to the party and get a band together is not nearly, to me, as interesting as a story that has some kind of tension or danger. So it just kind of falls a little flat, in my opinion. And so it's less than the sum of its parts. Individually, the scenes are really, really great. Put all together, it's really, really good, but falls short of great. For those who care, I do not think it's as good as Splash Mountain. I don't think it flows as well as Splash Mountain, but I mean, that's irrelevant at this point. It is an attraction on its own. It is a very family-friendly tone, which is as it should be for something like Princess and the Frog, which all ages love. It's very accessible for all ages, which is wonderful, except it has a 40-inch height requirement and a big drop at the end, which is 50-foot drop at the end, which is just, weird for what otherwise is a very family-friendly attraction. Obviously, they retrofitted an existing attraction, so it is what it is, but I think it's pretty obvious that if they were building Tiana's Bayou Adventure or a Tiana attraction from scratch, it probably could be this attraction minus the big drop, which is just makes it, again, just a little bit uneven. So, but all in all, it is a good attraction, a really good attraction, a worthy addition to the Magic Kingdom. I'm looking forward to the Disneyland version, and I have no qualm saying go ride it. It is good. Nice job, Disney. Jason Champagne says, we loved it. There are details in the dead spots that didn't show up in Disney's POV video. Exactly. I agree. But you do agree that the lack of tension before the drop is disappointing. I think we're on the same page there. And yes, Jason saying, being from just outside New Orleans, it's a nice love letter to home. And since you are a native there, it is nice to hear that it did hit you that way. Yeah, that's my opinion of Giants by Adventure. We also got to see, which drawn to animation, drawn to life, Cirque du Soleil, which we already talked about. You really enjoyed.
I really did it. You liked it.
I really enjoyed it. The funny thing about that show is I love circuses in general. I love just the acts. The acts in that show, to me, is the least good part of it. There were really only one or two acts that I really, really liked. But it being a Cirque du Soleil, all the stuff around it was just so much fun. So if it had better acts, it would be so over the top. But, acts are also, certain people like certain things, and whatever. I'm not that big into tumbling and hanging from dancing while being twirled up in the stuff. I like to see people flying across the sky. Like a trapeze act would have been great. That's what I love.
My favorite acts were ones that make me laugh.
It did have a very funny act. Okay! That part was very funny. Good night, T-Ron. And finally, thank you, Nikki. And finally, we had dinner at Summer House, new restaurant over in Disney Springs, which I've so wanted to eat at.
It was yummy.
It was quite yummy. Really liked it. Really, really liked it. Look forward to going there in straight daytime because it's just a very open, bright, airy place. So, and then we saw Disney Dreams That Soar, which is Disney Springs drone show.
I liked it a lot. Maybe it's not. I don't know if I liked it quite as much as the Paris one, but it was really close.
Which is an amazing thing to say.
Yeah. I mean, the Paris show the show itself is better, but I feel like Paris utilizes the drones kind of weak. Like, obviously they're impressive, but like they appear in the sky, make a 2D shape, and then just sit there for a while floating slowly. Like the train, the wheels move. Some of them have like smoke, and that's cool. But this one, like the drones create seemingly three-dimensional shapes. I don't know if they're actually three-dimensional or if they just like are using effects to make them appear that way. But whatever it is, it was impressive.
Yeah, because you're much closer to the drones here than you are in Paris. So I don't know if one in Paris are three-dimensional, but I think that really makes them show here. It's just for being a free, no, there's no quotes here. It actually is free. For being a free show at Disney Springs, it is the best drone show I've seen. Disneyland Paris is drones and projections and so much more that add to the whole thing. But just drones alone, I think it's the best drone show I've seen. And that's amazing considering it's just free at Disney Springs. My expectations for it were like this, and it so surpassed it. And the beginning of it, I don't know why the beginning of it is just so, but it starts, and you couldn't see it quite as well from Disney Springs. I also saw it the previous night from actually right on the water. Yeah. And so it just starts with this music.
You mean you can't see it quite as well from Summer House?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. And the music just plays for a while, and plays. And then off in the distance, you just see these two lights coming towards you. And then slowly it just kind of builds up toward there's a couple more and a couple more. And it actually feels like an invasion. And it really brings home the fact that you're watching drones, which I don't know why normally it doesn't, but that beginning, that setting you up for you are watching these actual flying things, putting these things together.
That's the Paris one.
Was really cool.
The Paris one is the Electrical Sky Parade.
Yeah, Electrical Sky Parade. This was just a brand new show, basically featuring Disney stuff that flies in one way or another. Great. If you get a chance to see it, it's worth an effort to see it. I've seen plenty of drone shows at like baseball games, stuff like that. This far surpasses it. If you get a chance to see it, go see it. Really good drone show.
Yeah, that was the first drone show I saw.
Really? At where?
Nickelodeon.
Oh, yes.
Right. At the baseball stadium.
Game. Yeah.
It's like, why are we watching Yankees? Was it Yankees?
I don't know.
Why are we watching some team we don't normally watch? Because the end is a drone show. We want to see drones. Because we're never going to get to see the Paris one.
Yeah, who knew? Who knew? What is Kyle sending me? I don't know why Kyle sent me this. Why did Kyle send me this? I don't know. Why'd you send me that, Kyle? Anyway. All right.
By the way.
Yes.
By the way, I learned today that you can kind of see the drones from Epcot.
Really?
Yeah. The way, because of where Disney Springs is.
Yeah.
They kind of appear in the background.
Well, that's No, I want to see it from there.
So, like, yeah, so somebody was watching Luminous, and, oh, there are characters in the fireworks. I didn't expect that. And then it's like, no, that's, like, something totally different.
Kyle said to send how you play DTL, so let me send me that.
Oh.
I kind of like it with, you in it, so I can see not just your screen, but whatever. Yes, that was Rebecca, who unfortunately was not in Disney World with us, but we're all going soon. We'll be there soon.
Well, we'll be at a hotel. Probably nowhere else.
We're at Disney World.
That's it.
Did you see our lineup for that?
Yes.
It's going to be fun.
Involves paddling.
Yes. And Yahoo! You've never seen that before.
I
right?
haven't.
When I saw that,
I'm
I
actually
was so
excited.
excited.
I'm excited. I'm curious to see it.
All right, folks. Thanks for joining us. We have 100% plans to be back here on Saturday.
It should be.
So trivia. Why am I saying that? No. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, friend me on Facebook, Doobie Mosley. And thanks for joining us. It's been fun to be back.
Bye.
So long. Thanks for all the